Hey everyone, Kevin Lewis with Home Life Benchmark Realty, and it's time for your August 2024 Fraser Valley Real Estate Market Update. Another month has come and gone, and just like that, we're 8 months into 2024 already. Yet, the trends in real estate market have remained consistent all year. In this video, we'll dive into the latest market data, analyze what's happening, and discuss what it means for both buyers and sellers moving forward. Let's get into it. Slower than average sales and higher than average number of new listings have become the norm in 2024, and July was certainly no different. With 1,106 sales in July 2024, we came in 25% fewer than the 10-year average for the month, 10% fewer than July 2023 last year, and 7% fewer sales than just last month in June 2024. This is all despite the recent interest rate cuts coming from the Bank of Canada in the last two announcements. Buyers still seem to be hesitant to re enter the market. The inflationary pressures of the last couple of years haven't just affected the pre approval amounts, they've also tightened the wallets of many Canadians. And while policy changes are starting to ease things, it's going to take time for the personal finances to stabilize for the average Canadian, bringing more and more buyers back into the market, making activity pick up again, and probably cause prices to go up. So when that happens, that's still certainly up in the air. Now, while slower sales might sound like bad news, there is a silver lining. We're continuing to build up our inventory of homes for sale. With July 2024's 2,977 new listings, which is 23% above the 10-year average for the month, we've built up our inventory numbers where we haven't seen them for years. Higher inventory levels also create a more fair market. Buyers can take their time to do their due diligence, make informed decisions, and think about things without the pressures that come from a low inventory market where everything's rush, 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 and multiple offers happening tomorrow on the home that was just listed yesterday. None of that's really happening right now. So time is good. You can breathe and think, and nobody's making big rush decisions. So speaking of the inventory numbers, July ended with 6,821 homes available for sale. That's 22% more than the 10-year average for the month and 36% more than just last year in July 2023. Now let's talk about the sales to active listing ratio, or in other words, how many homes out of every 100 homes listed are selling each month. In July 2024, only 16 out of every 100 homes listed actually sold. This ratio puts us firmly into balanced market territory, where buyers and sellers are on more equal footing. If we break it down by property type, we see different market conditions for each different property type. Detached homes are in a buyer's market with just 11 out of 100 homes listed selling. Condos are in a balanced market with 18 out of every 100 homes listed selling. And townhomes remain to be in a seller's market with 25 out of every 100 homes listed actually selling. While there are many different factors behind these disparities in property type, I think a few have more effect than most of the other ones. First and foremost is, of course, affordability. Detached homes, being the most expensive, are out of reach for many buyers. With less people able to actually afford these, of course, there's less people buying them, which is bringing the market down to a slower number as people just simply can't afford them. Now, you would think that condos then would have the most activity due to their inherent affordability, but condos have still seen their ratios decline in recent months. In my observations, this is likely due to the recent changes in short term rental regulations, essentially banning Airbnb and other similar services in homes where the owner doesn't occupy. This means that many of the condos purchased over the last several years, intended to be used for short term rentals, they've become useless for the owner who initially purchased the home. They may be able to turn them into long term rentals, but many of those owners aren't in a situation where that's the type of investment that they want. So that's put many, many, many more of these condos onto the market than we would typically see at this point of time. Townhomes, however, remain to be pretty highly sought out. This comes down to two main types of buyers that are driving the townhome market. Many families who have outgrown their two-bedroom condo but can't afford to get into that dream detached home find townhouses and a much more spacious and affordable option than what their other options would be. On the other hand, we have empty nesters who no longer need such a large home and want to downsize into something more affordable, but not quite as small and restrictive as a condo. Townhomes give you your own garage, you've got storage, you've got a yard. It's the closest thing to a detached home without being in a detached home. So, despite the slower sales, now could actually be a great time for you to make a move. With plenty of time to make decisions and less pressure coming from the market conditions, home buying and selling at this point in time might actually be a little bit less stressful than our market typically is. As always, if you're thinking of making a move sometime in the near future, be sure to reach out. Leave me a comment below, send me a message, or give me a call to discuss the market and what it means for you and your unique situation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you found this information helpful.